In this video, we will talk about how to find the perimeter of a triangle given the coordinates of the three vertices. So let's say we have this triangle here, ABC, where we're given the coordinates of A, B, and C, and we want to find the perimeter of this triangle. How can we do that? Well, first we need to find the distance between A and B, then we need to find the distance between B and C, and then we need to find the distance between A and C. And once we have these three distances, we can simply add them together, and that will be equal to the perimeter of the triangle. So how can we find the distance between 2 points? Well, here's the formula you can use. The distance is equal to x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So if you're given two coordinates, x and y, you can just plug them into this distance formula to find the distance between them. First, let's use this formula to find the distance of AB, line segment AB. So let's write AB is equal to the square root of, first we have to take the difference of the x values and square them. So we'll get 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, so 0 squared, plus we have to take the difference of the y values squared. So 14 minus 2, that's 12, so 12 squared. So we get 0 squared is just 0, 12 squared is 144. So we end up with the square root of 144, which turns out to be 12. So the distance of this line segment AB is 12. Now we just need to repeat the process for the next two line segments. So let's find the distance of line segment BC. So we'll say BC is equal to the square root of, first we take the difference of the x values. So we'll say 6 minus 1 squared. 6 minus 1 is 5, so we get 5 squared, plus the difference of the y values squared, so we get 2 minus 2 squared. So 2 minus 2 is 0, so we just get 0 squared. So we get 5 squared is 25, plus 0 squared is 0, so we get the square root of 25, and the square root of 25 is 5. So BC has a length of 5. Lastly, let's find the distance of AC. So we'll say AC is equal to, first we'll do the difference of the x values, so we'll say 6 minus 1 squared, so 6 minus 1 is 5, so 5 squared, plus 2 minus 14 squared. So 2 minus 14 is negative 12, so we get negative 12 squared. So let's see what we get. 5 squared is 25, plus negative 12 squared, that's negative 12 times negative 12, that's a positive 144. So when we add 25 plus 144, we get the square root of 169, and that turns out to be 13, if you punch that into a calculator, or if you just happen to know the square root of 169. So we have found each of the three side lengths of the triangle, so all we have to do to find the perimeter is add these three values together. So we'll say the perimeter is 12 plus 5 plus 13. So 12 plus 5 is 17, plus 13 is 30. So the perimeter of this triangle is 30. If you wanted, you could say 30 units. So you can use this exact same process with the distance formula to find the perimeter of any triangle if you're given just the coordinates of the vertices.